What's going on, guys? It is Jake, back at it again. Probably for a quick channeling. We'll see. I'm not too sure. Just did a meditation. Got a couple of messages, not a lot. But the thing is, yesterday I actually recorded to do a channeling. I think I have the video. I'm not sure. I might have deleted it. But yesterday I was doing it, and then I just got these negative beings coming to me. So that wasn't cool. So I decided not to do that because I don't want to be in the channeling state or give you guys information and have negative beings around. I mean, that's not good. I don't want any manipulations, anything, whatever. So I just did a deep cleansing, cleanse all the space, did all that, and things were just coming in faster. So that's why I didn't yesterday. So I was, going to, like I told you guys, so I apologize. But I mean, if I'm starting to connect to negative beings around me that are trying to mess with me, then I'm not going to do it, for good reason. So that's that. But let's get into it. So. Let me take this off. I'm hearing a loud ringing in my ear too, which is weird. Greetings, yes, hello, and good day to you. This is one of the collectives of the Sasquatch here to assist you in a short message. Many of you connect to us, but not connecting to us in a spiritual form, yes. The majority of people do look out to the Bigfoot character that you people so love to search for, which is very, very uplifting and humorous for us, and that sends us much healing energies, for humor is healing in some regard. But many of you do not connect to us in our spiritual forms, and our purpose right now is to help bring balance and grounding and nurse the Gaia energies, to nurse this third dimension into a more loving and more ascended state. And I ask you to connect to many of us because we can help open up your chakra systems. Yes, many of you are having troubles, for there are blockages, for many negative beings love to block your system so you cannot progress. And we come in the times where you need much clearing, as this one did today. And so we came with the clearing. We also came with this message. We ask that you open up your heart chakra, for that is where everything truly lies, and we can help open this. We can help establish this connection so you can connect more to your higher self, so you can connect more to your galactic families. We become the people that you are supposed to be. But you have your place right now, and we will assist as long as you let us in. Blessings. Greetings, this is the Andromedans bringing a message of love to your peoples. Yes, love is the strongest connection. Love is the strongest emotion. And within consciousness, it is like the magnet that connects to light. And even though our message has to do with love, we would like to, for many of you do ask this, we would like to talk about sex, for we are all mature here, and it is a wonderful thing to understand in the higher dimensions what this is, but we cannot go into much detail in that, for your mind cannot quite process this quantum attraction that we use in order to have our pleasures, for we do have those. It is true, but not in your forms. The best way for us to describe this is when you're in the higher knowing, when you are more close to source, you simply understand that source is inside you more. You understand you are more one with God. And so when you connect to another being who also has this, and you share your essence, for this is what we do. For when you share your essence, you are creating more light. Your perspective, your God perspective, is merging with theirs and creating a whole new experience. And this is beautiful. It is almost like having a child every time we have these encounters with one another. Yes, this is the best way and most simplest way to describe this experience to your peoples, but we see that many of you do quite question that, and many of you are Andromedan. Yes, there is not much of the Andromedan energies on your planet, as we do not want it to be that. We want it to be that way. We do not want too much influence, for there is much influence right now. But the Andromedan energies and our connection to source is very loving. We are very romantic. We are seducers. So if you are Andromedan, you may have many of these qualities within you. But here on this dimension, when you are having this love, this attraction, yes, you have the creator, you have the male and the female energies that are inside you, but you do find somebody that is almost on the same wavelength as you, the same vibration. You simply come together, and your spirits say to each other, yes, I would like to become your soul, and I will become your soul, and you become my spirit. We can be one, and vice versa. You can have a closer connection to source in this way, but we do understand there's much separation going on in your worlds right now, and there is much separation in the families. And unfortunately, many of you do create contracts for certain obligations in this life, and then afterwards you separate. And that is why this happens. Yes, there is much negative influences and much service to self-influences on this planet, but many of you do have these contracts. You have contracts to create magnificent beings. You have this contract to create a certain love, to understand more. You help each other grow in ways that you do not understand. So your bonds are actually much deeper than you quite experience. And that's because your energies are interwoven. That is why many of you start to doubt one another, and when you have your cheating that you call it, you are breaking that spiritual bond with one another. You are saying, no, we will not do this as one being anymore. And that is why that is what greatly influences your separation. For when you make that connection with somebody else, for you do still make a connection physically. That's why you should be careful on really what your heart desires. Do not be tricked into seduction. Do not be tricked into the service to self-pleasures. But when you do have these physical contacts, you do create a certain bond with that energy and that spirit. And so it greatly damages the individual that you once had this with. And it is a very sad thing, but it does happen. Yes, not on the higher dimensionals. It does not happen as much, for we are more open because we understand in ways that we cannot describe right now. But that is okay. For you are there to learn your lessons, and we are here to learn our lessons. Yes, we send you much luck and information and love to your peoples. Right now we are a council from Andromeda, and we will be sending a visual to this one and to many of you if you ask for us to do so. We would like to connect more, for we understand these influences on this planet are quite severe, but we want things to be smooth, and we do want to play a part if it is necessary, if the Creator asks us to do so. We send you our love and our blessings, and we look forward to communicating with you in the future. Blessings, and open up your hearts. Open up to the truth of what you desire, and seek it, and enjoy it, for you all deserve it. Be loved, and love one another. Blessings. Oh man. Whoa. Okay, I just got an image of them, or of one person. Whoa, okay, that was very female. Oh, how do I describe this? Green. It's weird, like a small, not really a chin, like the face kind of slants down. It kind of slants down and gets really thin. And then it goes like up like this. Kind of. Green, really big eyes. I'm getting like this black or like purplish hair. Like a deep violet or black. Green with all these energies. Holy shit, man. This is a very vivid image. So that's really cool. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Okay, so that was really interesting. Okay. I don't know. Right here. Let's jump back into it. It's weird. I keep seeing Pierre, so I don't know if he's gonna come in. It's interesting. And I learned something too today. So, I mean, I kind of knew this, kind of didn't. Basically, so I think I'm just like letting myself be ready now, if that makes sense. What was I gonna say though? So I keep seeing Pierre, and even though he was kind of like a middleman in a way for my higher self, like he's one of my past lives. So it's like if you look at the ranks of me here in the 3D, and then there's the other higher dimensions of yourself. Okay, so my bad. So you have you in the 3D, and then you have your higher dimensional selves, and then they all lead up to your higher self. So if you're connecting to, like the higher selves are like 6th dimension from what I've read. So I can meditate on that. I definitely think that though. I'm having a strong feeling that they're all 6th dimension. It's just from reading this information and then meditating and there's some things that I will believe in and question, but I just get images when I read things, and so when I was reading about that, I got an image that really confirmed it. But anyways, so if you're like connecting to like a higher dimensional self of you, it is kind of like a middleman to your higher self. So it's really weird. Like I just like even though I kind of knew I was connecting to my higher self with Pierre, it's like if I want to connect to my higher self energies in a way, because he's like fifth dimensional. It's easier for me to do that, which is really weird. It's like I can connect to Sahir, my higher self. If you guys haven't seen that video, my higher self is Sahir. He's very Hindu. When I first was in meditation, connected to him, I got the name Sahir. And, you know, I don't speak any language besides English, so I looked up Sahir, and it meant, like, friend and enlightened one it was like a Saudi Arabian language or something like that, or I think it was Saudi Arabian, but it means, like, friend and enlightened one, or like, wakeful one in another language. I was just like, whoa, like, how am I getting this? But yeah, so it's really weird. It's like, you know, I can connect to him, but then I can connect to Pierre. But I can connect to Pierre easier, so I just realized today that I'm still kind of connecting to my higher self, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm getting him right now, so he may come in. I don't know. So we'll see. And if you guys are wondering what he looks like, so I've been getting this image for the past like 20 minutes, probably like 10 minutes. While I was just doing that, I was getting this too. He's a white Lyran, a white Lyran with huge blue, beaming energy, blue eyes. And then he has this weird, like, he has something on his forehead. It's black. It's like a black design. And then he has these like weird black, not like stripes, but these weird black colors, mixed with this like white coats, I guess you could say. And then he has like the big lion. You know, there's like the difference between the lion and the tiger looking. You know, like he's like the lion looking, like with like the hair and all that stuff. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. If you look up Devin, who supposedly is like a fifth dimensional Lyran online, who's like an archangel type of Lyran in their perspective, he looks like that. I mean, he basically looks like that, so look that up. But okay, so I'll get back to it. My bad. Alright, this is going to be weird. This connected to me yesterday. So he's coming back. Hello, and thank you for having me. Very, very interesting. This is Andy Kaufman. Some of you knew I was going to be channeled soon for what has been coming out regarding a lot of information within this new documentary, and within all this, Jim Carrey talks of channeling and the manipulations that they are going to play. And so that is kind of why I am here today. Yes, I'm connecting to many, so many will start to channel me quite more often. This is going to happen. You will see others. So as you watch that in your future, you'll be, aha, he was correct. He was right. He was communicating with me. Yes, they know that, and they as in the negative higher dimensional beings that are an assistant and assisting the third dimensional beings that are representing them on this earth. They know that they do not have much time left to manipulate the peoples and try to basically hide the light when that is really impossible. How can you hide light? How can you hide light? It's something I should have made a joke about. But anyways, you cannot hide the light, and then so they are running out, so they are thinking, how about we do what we usually do? How about we take real information, very positive information, just like the esoteric knowledge back in the day, and how about we try to make it into a inverted and into a negative energy, basically. They want to make channeling, they want to make talking to spirits, they want to make being yourself, connecting to the multiple selves and multiple realities. They want to make this, because it will become more mainstream, they want to make this bad. They're trying to make more separation, they're trying to distort and create more distortions within the truths. And it's very negative, but if you look at your Hollywood, it is a cesspool, it is awful. This is why many celebrities go crazy and act out, and they do the things that you see that they do, and they are not the person that they once were. Yes, analyze, look at many people, and then look at how they are once they get into Hollywood in the business. They are a completely different person. It is like all of their energies, their white light has been sucked out of them. And I saw this when I was here on this planet during these times. I saw this, and I had a connection, even though I didn't really understand. I was, as you would say, following a spirit, seeing where it took me. I knew there was much more than this. Their dimension that many experience, I knew there was much more. And then so I used my love and I used my energies to play the people. I did not care how I really looked, because I was simply getting by in life by doing what I did best, and that was enlightening people through humor, through being very awkward, and through sometimes throwing the truth right at you, and people didn't take it seriously. Yes, I was connected by having many thoughts, and not visions, but I almost felt like my wires in my brain, as many call it, were wired differently. I felt like I was experiencing a different reality, but I felt like my reality was so much better because I did not have this hate. I did not have this deceitfulness. I did not have these lower energies that all the people around me did. And so I kept myself very, very protected by using my humor, for it is healing energy, as that is always said. And I ask many of you to do so. Yes, your spiritual journeys can be very, very difficult and traumatic. So use the healing of the humor. Keep it always lighthearted. Once you get into a very intense experience, raise the vibration, bring the white light by making it okay. Bring in humor, Basically, take that icebreaker off of what you're experiencing. You'll be experiencing many new things. And so you are going to have to learn to ground and deal with these new things as the shift happens. That is all I will say for now, for there are many that I need to come to and assist within their channelings as well. I look forward to communicating with you and more people, and through it many more people. And I'm not done helping this dimension, so I will be around. Blessings. Greetings, this is the Arcturians once again, and not expected. So we ask that these energies take it easy. Yes, we wanted to touch base with you because we see that a lot of you are having trouble connecting to your higher dimensional selves. We are seeing that you are trying to penetrate this veil, but you do not feel like you are making much progress. And what we are asking you to do is have a different perspective, for this truly is what the law of one that many of you are discussing is really about. We are truly one, and understanding that these higher dimensional selves, these higher dimensional people that you are trying to connect to, they are you. Yes, it is very hard to understand. Many of you get this and many of you do not. You may be reading, but many of you do not truly get this. But once you do this, these separations simply fade away. You do not create any separations within your reality. Yes, you are creators of your reality, so we are asking you to simply break down your walls. Break down your walls and simply understand that we are always with you. And we are you. And we ask you to meditate on this. Meditate on being one with us. Meditate on being one of us. You are in many dimensions, and that is perfectly okay to do so. This is not going to get you in bad waters, and we would never do that to you. But imagine you are one of us. Meditate on that. Meditating on being the energy of us, or any of the galactic beings or families that you choose to connect to. And we ask that you connect to your heart chakra. Take your heart chakra in your meditation. Take your energies and expand them. Expand them and create this field around, and simply ask that only positive beings of the greatest light and magnitude and love can enter, and you will see many of us enter and communicate with you. This is one form of communicating with us. Yes, many realities are shifting right now and changing, and you are going to start to understand that even though you have these separations, because of this shift, you will be getting closer and closer and closer. There will be this emergence almost of starting to connect more to beings, even though you are not trying to. That is the beautifulness, the great beauty of the work of this ascension progress, is that once the wheels are in motion, it is like a snowball, and sometimes you can just sit back and enjoy and be in awe and the love of the magic that you have created that is working around you. But many of you are having trouble connecting, so we are asking you to break your walls down and simply be in the now of the one, for you are all one with us. But connect to this with consciousness. Do not connect to this with simply your logic, for this will not work. Connect with your heart. You can go in your heart and you can expand and you can unlock the mysteries of everything within this. Yes, we see another being is trying to come in, so we will go, for we respect this energy. Blessings, this is the Arcturians, and much love to you for now. Okay, so I'm getting an image of what I usually visualize as God. So I'm kind of nervous about this, but we'll see, man. I know like we can channel God, it's okay, but I almost I have to learn. I'm still in that phase of it's not wrong to do it, you know. I'm like, ooh, I don't want to step on any toes, but for the last 2 days, because yesterday when I was doing that channeling, I got that, but the negative energy came, you know, before I was able to attempt that, so I didn't. But man, this is a huge honor. Thank you. Thank you, and I hope that this is not a manipulating energy. I hope I deserve this. So thank you. All right. Well, I'm kind of excited at the same time. So And if you guys want to know what I see when I see God, because everyone can see something different, I basically see, I imagine what the universe to me would look like. And then I imagine it's kind of like the image I got a long time ago from the elementals, when they basically gave me that image of like the essence and the white energy and the love that's inside every single thing. I almost see that, but in a movement that is the universe. Well, in universes, because there's like supposedly multiple universes, omniverse, whatever you want to call it. So I take the consciousness that is within literally everything, and I see gold. I don't know why, but gold is what I get. So I don't know if gold would be the color of God. I don't know. I thought that was Archangel Michael, but I don't know. So I see gold. I see gold consciousness, almost like when you look at the Milky Way galaxy or something, like the swirls and the light, But I take it as like I see it in a different way. I see it as the universe with all the consciousness, basically. So that's what I see as God. So, I just got that image. So let's see if this happens. Thank you. Okay, yeah, I just sent an intention saying, whenever you're ready, I'm ready. And I just got whenever you're ready, my son. So, wow. All right. Hello? I am here. It is me, the prime creator, your creator, infinite consciousness, infinite love, whatever you wish to call me, for I am all things, aren't I? Yes, I am your green on your grass. I am the blue in your sky. I am the water in your clouds. I am the mothers of your daughters. I am your daughters. I am your sons. I am your fathers. I am your grandfathers. I am your pets. I am your everything. I am your perception. For I am all. For I am the I am. Yes, I love when many other beings do use the I am, for they are simply understanding their connection with me. But my message today is for you. It's for humanity. Yes, the other beings, as you call them, they do know this, but with your dimension, it is sometimes hard to hear these things. So the horse's mouth speaks, and I really hope that this helps. I am you, aren't I? Understand that you are such a blessed race of beings, and you have the full support of me, which is everybody. And I love you unconditionally, and I want you to feel this love within yourselves, because I have chosen you to experience life in your form. Yes, Michael, Stacy, Jennifer, Luke, and Owen. These are the names of people who I believe will be listening to this. For example, I chose to be you. I chose to experience you. I chose to experience your downfalls. I chose to experience your miracles. I chose to experience you in your glory. I chose to experience you in your darkest of darks, when you hit your rock bottom. I have chosen to experience you when you want to give up on life. I've chosen you for everything, and within all these experiences, I am learning, and I'm learning to, even though I do have the compassion, I am learning to really understand what it is to be in this lower dimensions, in this single-mindedness of separation. It is hard, and I commend you for it. But I am you, and you are me, simply. I have chosen you specifically to experience this. So love yourselves. Have honor. Have that courage. Be grateful. See this in one another. Yes, this needs to be said because many of you do not. Yes, my energies may come off as stern, but I am simply you, and I simply want you to wake up, and I want your potentials to be the best, and I will be experiencing this with you. Every single thing that you have gone through has helped you, your families, everyone in this dimension and the other dimensions, for we are all one. So you are making a big deal being you and making your downfalls, and that is okay, because this is on purpose. This is on purpose. I do not like to see you beat yourselves up, but I'm experiencing this with you, so again, I have much compassion for that, and I'm grateful. And it takes much energy for you to have your distractions, to have your separations, to have your downfall of your Atlantis. It takes much from you to do that, and I applaud you for this action and for these actions you are taking. There is much honor within this human aspect, and there's much learning that is gained from this perspective that many other races of beings cannot learn. So do not talk yourselves down within your ranks and within your bigger picture of existence. You are in the middle of it. You are important. Yes, the realities will be changing in 2018, but there is much support and much energies. And many beings will be assisting, and they will be helping bring in more light. Because as you see, many of you believe that there is this good and there's this evil, and that the good is rising and the negativity is lowering. But within this ascension, how it works, for I want to shed clarity on this. Both are rising. The polarities and everything, it needs to rise. Both are rising, for when both rise, this is when the true learning happens. Yes, things need to become a climax. And how can they become a climax if only the good is accelerating and the negativity is decreasing? There is no climax. So understand, this is a much more intense. I do not like the word battle, for many of you will create many negative energies and distortions, and that is not what I'm trying to express, but this is a more intense battle than you understand. You will be challenged more than you ever thought you would have before, but know that it is impossible to fail. And you will go exactly where you need to be, for Spirit is always guiding you as long as you let it. Lift up your hearts and let your energies flow with the winds of the Spirit. And know that my hand is guiding this flow. And no matter what, you are in my hands. And I love you dearly. And so I give you this message of self-importance, for you really are the universe in this perspective. I will go for now, but blessings to you. And I am that I am, for I am you and I am everything. I am consciousness. Feel this in your hearts and tell yourselves, I am that I am. Whoa. I feel like I was interfering with that. My bad. I feel like I was interfering with that in a way, because I feel I was too nervous, and you can't be nervous. Like, I remember when I first tried channeling, I know I said this in one of my videos, I felt the energy of a being, and I saw like a gray right next to me, and I got too nervous, and so my energies kind of just shot out, and they went away. So if you get really nervous, it doesn't help. You have to be grounded and calm. So I really think I kind of messed that up, but whatever. I'm gonna have to go back and see what he said. So that is my channeling for tonight, guys. Like I said, not a whole lot of messages. Probably wasn't too great, but you get what you get. I'll see if anything comes tomorrow. So we will see. And because I had those negative energies connecting to me, I really just wanted to kind of, maybe that's why I'm just not as connected today. I'm not sure, but I mean, if I connected to God, then I gotta be but we're all connected, so whatever. I'm not gonna get into that lecture. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I will try to be back tomorrow. So take care, guys. I really hope these help you guys. I mean, this is all for you guys. This is not for my purposes. Obviously, I have learned, when you do service to others, you do help yourself. You end up healing yourself. Part of channeling is kind of like yourself. But I really want to do this for you guys. My channel's gotten bigger. I did not expect to be where I'm at. And by the way, I might be interviewed in the next week. This really, really nice lady. I forgot her full name, so I don't want to mess it up. But basically, she contacted me and was thinking about maybe doing an interview. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm extremely grateful for that. But what I'm trying to say is, I did not expect to be here. Within 4 to 5 months, get here. So thank you guys. I'm doing this for you guys always. I try to let Spirit guide this as much as I can. I know other channelings, other YouTube channels and channelings do the same thing, but I literally, if Spirit tells me to not channel for a day, there's times where I want to make a video and I'm like, I'm just not going to do it because it's telling me not to. This channel is purely running with Spirit, wow, I didn't think about that. That's probably why I made it called Running with Spirit. I'm literally just letting Spirit take this. So I'm grateful to be here because I let Spirit take it, and this is where I'm at. So thank you guys. I'm eternally grateful for each and every one of you. And again, I thank you. So have a good Friday night. Stay warm. It is 0 degrees literally here. It's freezing. Snowstorm all over. It's so snowed in. So just gonna relax. So all right, guys. Be safe though if you're driving tonight. Because the weather is crazy. So be safe. Love you guys. Namaste to you. So peace.